Hey guys, Gameboy3800 here once again, and I am doing more testing with the Intel Pentium 4 478 socket series. Apparently I killed the Radeon 9800 because it only displays externally. I uninstalled the driver and it will display on the laptop fine, but then reinstalling the driver makes it so that you can't see anything on the screen. Unless it's just a thing for video cards this old, I will test it next time with the 9700 that I have and see if it works. But for the most part, we're going to keep this machine maxed out throughout the testing. So, without further ado, this next test is going to be based on how quickly or how slowly the Pentium 4 can be while doing some actual work, like saving a video. So I have a 43-second video here. It's actually something I made some time ago. Well, not too long ago, actually. Finish. Load. It didn't show the actual ending of it. I wonder why. There we go. Something's coming, but that's not the focus of this video. The focus of the video is to see how well it can re-render it in the high format, or in like another capacity. So I tried to get Windows Live Movie Maker onto this, but it didn't meet the minimum spec requirements. It needs at least a DirectX 9.0C card, and their Radeon 9800, I guess, does not fit that category. So we're going to import a video from the desktop. Oh. All files? Wow. MP4. Amazing. Okay, I'll be right back when I convert it. Okay, I believe we are ready to go. Going to open up old Movie Maker, like very old Movie Maker. Import the video, libraries, videos, and here we go. We're not going to add anything to it, we're just going to resave it. Save to my computer. It can be in videos, I guess. Gonna call it Northwood. And I'm going to use the best quality we can get. Is that high quality? No. Is it good enough for the demonstration? Yeah. So in 3, 2, 1, begin. Okay, we have gotten up to 6 minutes 30 seconds. So finish. I don't really care about seeing the video. Don't save. And 6:30 is what the Prescott core is going to have to try to beat. So I'll get right to you as soon as it's swapped out. Okay, we're back and we have the Prescott CPU installed. So we're going to once again open Movie Maker, drag the video down, and save to my computer. This one will be Prescott. And it's going to be in the exact same settings, and beginning now. And we're done at 5 minutes 40 seconds. So this shows that the Prescott, with its extra level 2 cache, can beat out in Northwood, even though it does run significantly more hotter. So is that a price you're willing to pay? I don't know. The Pentium 4 is over 10 years old. You shouldn't really be asking yourself that. The real question you should be asking yourself is, should I go for an AMD chip like this one? Or should I go for an Intel chip like one in my main desktop? I don't know. But I'm going to load up the Extreme Edition now, and we'll finally settle this old debate. By old, I mean like 10 years old. See you then. Alright, Pentium 4 Extreme is in, and just to eliminate any controversy, there you go. I will let it boot all the way through so that controversy is not thrown in there as to saying, oh, this is just the Prescott or just the Northwood again. So, the Extreme Edition. And I have the boot thing set to thorough, so it takes longer to get through the BIOS, but on the other hand, it does help, eliminate the possibility of something going die. Yay. I don't know why it does the lines up top when the Extreme Edition is in, but nonetheless, it boots up. And thanks to the SSD, it doesn't take too long to get set up. I'm shutting down anything that is not necessary to give the processor as much headroom as possible. I've done that for every single CPU so far. So once again, throw the exact same video into the timeline, shut off the top light, exact same settings, and we begin in 3, 2, 1. Okay, at 6 minutes 6 seconds, just about, the Extreme Edition clocks in second place. Why? I have one theory, and that is that it's got the level 2 cache of the Northwood 512, even though it's got 2 megs of level 3 cache. That doesn't seem to be helping it in this case. And I believe that from TDP, the Northwood is the lowest, so it was the slowest. The Prescott is the highest, so it was the fastest. And the Extreme Edition is like somewhere in between. As in, the Northwood is about 80 or 90 watts TDP. The Prescott is 115 watts TDP. And the Extreme is 108.5 watts TDP, I believe. So, I guess it kind of splits down the middle until you overclock it. So yeah, that's my theory. Probably wrong, but not entirely sure what happened, because as I said at the beginning, all of these tests are running on the exact same computer. It's all running on the Dell XPS not XPS, Inspiron 9100. And they all have 2 gigabytes of memory, all the tests, all have the same video card, a Radeon 9800. The only differing fact is the processors. And whether the board is just not as supportive for Pentium 4 Extreme, or whether it really is that TDP theory. But for some reason it scores lower than the Prescott. I will note though that the Northwood and the Extreme both run really quiet, and the Prescott is quite loud. It needs a lot of cooling. So take that for what it's worth. But overall, my previous argument is much better. Which should you go for? AMD or Intel for gaming? I guess that'll be coming up eventually. Until then, thanks, Gameboy out. See you next time.